How do sensory cues improve memory recall for students? Imagine trying to remember a favorite song or a special place. Sometimes, a smell or a sound can suddenly bring it all back. That's because our senses play a big role in how we remember things. When students learn, using different senses can make their memories stick better. Sensory cues are signals like sights, sounds, smells, or touches that help trigger memories later on. Memory works by how well we store information and how easily we can find it again. Sensory cues act like keys that unlock those stored memories. For example, seeing a bright color or hearing a specific sound while studying creates a link in the brain. Later, when you see that color or hear that sound again, it can help you recall what you learned. This is because these cues activate parts of the brain involved in memory, like the hippocampus. Using more than one sense at a time, called multisensory learning, makes these links even stronger. For instance, if you read about a topic while also listening to related sounds and looking at colorful images, your brain creates multiple pathways. If you only remember the smell of a certain scent used during study, it can bring back the entire memory, even if other cues are missing. This is because different senses connect in the brain, forming what are called neural bridges. Smells are especially powerful because they often evoke vivid and emotional memories. For example, a certain scent might reminded you of a family gathering or a trip. When students add smells to their study sessions, they often remember information better later on. This works without making studying harder because it adds an emotional layer that makes the memory more durable. Audiovisual cues, like videos or sounds, also support memory. When students create mental images or associate sounds with facts, they build stronger recall pathways. Using gestures or movements linked to learning material can also help. For example, acting out a concept or drawing diagrams engages spatial and visual memory, making recall easier. To put this into practice, students can associate facts with specific images, colors, or sounds. They can also try using certain scents during study and recreating them during tests. Visualizing ideas or making mental maps helps connect information to spatial memory. Creating study environments that combine sights, sounds, and smells can make learning more memorable. In the end, sensory cues work by making the encoding process richer and more connected. They give the brain more ways to find and retrieve information later. When students use these cues intentionally, they can make their learning more effective and their recall more reliable.